Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the 10 best DSLR. So before starting this video, like this video. And subscribe to this channel for future updates. Looking for the best DSLR camera for you? This is the guide for you. We've drawn on countless hours of testing all kinds of DSLRs, from beginner-friendly models to professional powerhouses, to bring you this ranked list of the best DSLRs you can buy right now. Not sure where to start? There are a few basic things to bear in mind when choosing the best DSLR for you. If you're new to cameras, you'll want to consider handling, user-friendliness, and whether the camera gives you enough room to grow as a photographer. Keen hobbyists, on the other hand, might want to factor in performance, versatility and lens choices. Whatever your skill level, price will always be an important aspect, and we've picked out our favorites at each level. It is also worth considering mirrorless cameras in your search. Most camera manufacturers are now concentrating on mirrorless models, which offer a completely digital shooting experience, compared to the optical viewfinders of DSLRs. There's every chance a different DSLR will be better suited to your specific budget and needs, so be sure to watch the whole buying guide before deciding the best DSLR for you. Number 10. Nikon D5600. $684 United States dollars and 95 cents. Launched in 2018, the well-equipped Nikon D5600 remains an appealing mid-range package for both beginners and more experienced users. It might lack a standout skill, but its combination of a 24.2 MP sensor, an articulating touchscreen, a decent 39-point AF system and neat proportions mean it's still well worth a look. The D5600's polycarbonate shell fits nicely in the hand and is comfortable to grip, while the streamlined button layout proves uncluttered and easy to use. The articulating touchscreen is less effective for autofocus control, but flick to the viewfinder and you'll find the AF system solid, fast and accurate. With the same sensor as the D5500 before it, images are reliably excellent. The high resolution offers plenty of detail, while images captured at lower ISO sensitive are clean, with little noise, and it's only at ISO 6400 that quality starts to suffer. Dynamic range is also impressive, aided by a matrix system that copes well with a range of lighting situations. Number 9. Canon EOS Rebel T8i, Canon EOS 850D. $799 United States dollars. The Canon EOS Rebel T8i, known as the EOS 850D outside the US, is the successor to one of our favorite DSLRs for beginners. And while it's not a radical leap forward from the Rebel T7i, EOS 800D, a camera that's now difficult to find, it does offer a near-identical shooting experience that's built around Canon's excellent dual-pixel phase detection AF system. The versatile, vari-angle LCD screen, and comfortably familiar button layout make it a breeze to shoot with, and you also get 800 shots per charge when shooting with the viewfinder. The only real downside is that the 4K video mode still involves a crop, and the loss of phase detection autofocus, which means this is still very much a camera for 1080p video. If you don't mind that and prefer the advantages of DSLRs, including battery life and handling, then the Rebel T EOS 850D is a fine choice to kick off your photography hobby. Number 8. Nikon D750, $1,745 United States dollars and 95 cents. With the recent launch of the Nikon D780 above, should full-frame fans still consider the D750? The answer is yes, because the D780 isn't a replacement for this camera, more a pricier alternative for those who want the latest mirrorless tricks in DSLR form. If you're looking for a good value full-frame DSLR that's almost half the price, then this 24MP model remains a great option. That sensor still produces top-quality results, particularly at high ISO settings, and you also get a very decent 6.5 FPS continuous shooting speed, together with a handy tilting screen. As it's an older model, there's number 4K video, or a touchscreen, but if you don't need these, then the D750 offers very good value that lets you put extra money towards a lens or two. Number 7. Canon EOS 5D Mark IV, $2,369 United States dollars and 99 cents. Canon's EOS 5D series of cameras has a rich heritage. The original EOS 5D brought full-frame photography to the masses. The Mark II unleashed full HD video capture for the first time on a DSLR, while the Mark III became a firm favorite among photographers for doing everything it did so well. The EOS 5D Mark IV pretty much tweaks and improves on everything before it, with a 30.4 MP sensor and advanced 61-point AF system along with 4K video recording. There are conflicting rumors, depending on where you look. Some suggest that the 5D line is about to be retired, while others say that 5D Mark V could arrive in 2020, bringing a 4.2 MP full-frame sensor and the ability to shoot 4K video at up to 60p. If the latter turns out to be true, it's unlikely to arrive before the end of the year, though, so in the meantime we're happy to recommend the Mark IV, particularly with prices down at temptingly low levels. Number 6. Canon EOS 6D Mark II, $1,399 United States dollars. Although it's a full-frame DSLR, the entry-level EOS 6D Mark II is impressively user-friendly. While the chassis can feel rather plasticky, the 2.6 MP sensor housed within is stellar, and offers Canon's trusty dual-pixel CMOS AF system when using live view mode. With 45 AF points to choose from and a burst speed of 6.5 fps, there's plenty you can capture, including some decent wildlife shots as well. It's not quite fast enough for speedy trackside racing shots, but it does surprisingly well for most anything else. The rear touchscreen also offers tap to focus, and tap to shoot for anyone missing a joystick, but despite that the 6D Mark II is reliable, produces great results, and is still a favorite amongst enthusiast photographers. Number 5. Canon EOS Rebel SL3 EOS 250D. €599.90. Canon's best budget EOS DSLR, the Rebel SL3, also known as the EOS 250D, mixes a strong feature set with great handling, despite its small size. The Nikon D3500, see above, is even smaller still, but lacks this camera's flip-out LCD screen, which is particularly handy if you want to shoot video or selfies. The Rebel SL3 also adds 4K shooting to its now discontinued predecessor, although this is cropped and rolling shutter is often noticeable. Still, it does offer pleasing JPEGs, a superb 1070 shot battery life, and compatibility with a huge range of EF lenses, and other accessories that most mirrorless cameras lack. If those features are top of your camera wish list, then this beginner-friendly DSLR remains a compelling choice. Number 4. Nikon D780, $2,296 United States dollars and 95 cents. The D780 is effectively a hybrid of a full-frame DSLR and mirrorless camera like the Nikon Z6. This makes it a fine, if relatively expensive, option for anyone who wants to combine the benefits of both. Building on the solid foundation of the D750, which will remain on sale, see below, the D780 has the same 273-point on-chip phase detection autofocus system as the Z6, but also brings an impressive 2260-shot battery life, if you prefer to shoot through its optical viewfinder. Image quality is among the best around, while its 4K video skills are boosted by the inclusion of modern features, like face and eye detection. As a new DSLR, it's currently a little pricey, but if that isn't an issue for you, then it's one of the best full-frame all-rounders you can buy. Number 3. Nikon D750, $849 United States dollars. Fancy the Nikon D500 but don't fancy the price tag? Well, if you're prepared to make a few compromises here and there, the D750 is what you should be looking at. It's packed with the same 20.9 MP sensor as its more senior stablemate, and also matches it in offering 4K video recording. Nikon has also furnished it with the same 180K pixel RGB metering sensor, and the tilting screen on the back is just as large at 3.2 inches in size, although not quite as detailed, and it's all wrapped up inside a weather-sealed body. On an even tighter budget? There's also the older 24.2 MP D750, which we reckon this is now the sweet spot of features and value. Number 2. Canon EOS 90D, $1,199 United States dollars. The EOS 90D is quite the step forward for the EOS DSLR line, being the first model of its kind to sport a 32.5 MP sensor. Being announced fairly recently, it also suggests that Canon still believes that the DSLR format has some legs. Helping to split it from the previous EOS 80D is 4K video recording, which is thankfully uncropped, while a fresh processing engine and faster burst shooting also feature. The 1300-shot battery provides far more juice than what you can get from the average mirrorless camera, while protection against dust and water is also welcome to see. While modern mirrorless cameras, such as Canon's own EOS M6 that shares the same sensor, rub some of the appeal away from cameras like the EOS 90D, by focusing on improving everything from resolution and burst rate to video and more, the company has made this a strong and versatile camera for anyone that prefers the DSLR shooting experience. Number 1. Nikon D3500, $796 US$95. At the opposite end of the spectrum to some of the full-frame DSLRs on this list, the Nikon D3500 is super affordable, has one of the sharpest APS-C sensors out there, and a neat retracting kit lens. A word of warning, there are two versions of this lens, and it's worth spending the extra $20 per 20 pounds, and getting it with VR, Nikon's image stabilization system. It's proof that you don't have to pay a fortune to get a great camera, and we say its value for money makes it just as impressive as much more advanced and much more expensive alternatives. The controls are designed to be simple for novices, and in the right hands it's a match for cameras costing far more. If you're looking to get more creative with your photography, and looking for your first DSLR, the Nikon D3500 is certainly hard to beat. What should you look for when buying a new DSLR? Let us know your point of view in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want more videos from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.